incredibly exciting day today.
Mate,
Jack.
today's the day. This is going to be the first ever new car I've ever had down at Bury BMW because we're picking it up. Tony's hooked us up and we're officially going to be having the first M240 delivery in the UK, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, pretty exciting. So.
I'm excited to see the car, man.
Joe's picking up his new car as well, which we've just got a little bit of a tease of. Wait, every time he reverses into a thing, we do about a 16-point turn.
What's happening?
No, we wouldn't be able to
Sam,
pick
are
it
you
up.
excited?
Yes, come on. First M240 in the UK.
You excited?
Yeah, I'm a little bit excited.
He's very excited. He literally ain't shut up about it.
Yeah.
Wait, bruv, there's bare BMWs here. What the f?
It's almost like you're at a dealership.
Hey, this is literally like a BMW garage. So I'm not gonna lie, I've seen photos of this car and I absolutely hate it, like looks wise. I've not actually seen one in person yet, so I'm actually really excited to see what it actually looks like. Not a fan of the front of them, not a fan of the back of them or anything like that, so we're gonna see what it's like to actually shoot. It's exciting stuff though. Jack absolutely loves it though, didn't you?
I do, mate. Yeah, I think it's a really nice.
It's a different sort of style of car. What colour have you gone for, Jack?
I was going to go for something. I'm joking.
I don't actually
do
know.
that. Yeah, they don't.
Oh, they not do that?
So on the face of it, I don't know. I'm holding this. This is just an MPV. Like it's just basically.
What's an MPV?
Well, it's like your mum's practical vehicle. That's
Oh, okay.
what I call it. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's actually what it stands for. But the reason that this is exciting is because this is actually the new generation of BMW's interiors. So, like nerdy thing, they've got all the new buttons. This is all new design language. It's got the new
Oh, that's nice.
display. This centre console, the way they've designed all that's new. New steering wheel. So BMWs in future will have all of this design language in their interior.
So this is like the start of a new generation?
This is the start, yeah. So the new 1 Series that follows up, like the next gen of 1 Series will have this. Not the LCI probably, the actual...
It's weird how this is like on the armrest.
Yeah.
Look how happy he is.
Mate, this is a big deal. My first ever new car. I'm not some sort of like Shmee 150. I'm not picking up cars all the time. This is the first time.
Yeah, next year we'll get 3 of these.
Yeah.
I already told him, I said order a couple extras. Just look into the distance and imagine you in a 240. So the car is currently under wraps.
You're a tease. Oh my, the colour. Jesus. Woo! Oh mate, that looks unreal. And the red brakes as well. Oh my God. It looks amazing. This colour as well. Oh wow. I'm so good to hear. I'm so excited. I can't believe it.
Same size as the M3.
Really? Yeah, it's got the fancy... Mate, it's just such a... Honestly, I get a bit emotional. Like it's.
It looks even better out when you drove it in the light.
Yeah.
Because it looks really different in here.
This is such a big deal for me because, like, since I
almost
started
gonna cry,
AUTOID,
right?
no, genuinely, when I started AUTOID, I was, yeah, never thought I'd be able to do anything like this. And
It's amazing, mate.
yeah,
Done well,
yeah,
bro.
it's a big
Big
yeah, I
spuds.
do actually feel a bit emotional, honestly.
No, it's
I
good stuff,
appreciate it.
man.
Thank you, mate.
Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Tony, Joe, obviously. Yeah. It's weird having you here actually because I feel like I started my journey with Joe.
With my M2, which is almost like the predecessor to this.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Nice, epic.
Yeah.
So these are like active grills then that open up?
Yeah, there
Has it got adaptive cruise?
No, that's the sensor.
I was going to say, because I didn't say...
Tech Plus pack.
Yeah, we didn't
You've
spec
got the
it.
normal Tech
Yeah,
pack.
yeah, I didn't say I didn't spec it, yeah. All right, I guess I should have a little look around it, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Wow.
After you've had a little look, Jack, I'll film some.
Oh, mate, it looks amazing. What I am going to do straight away, and I'm going to just tell you one of the first mods, is I'm going to put a black tint over this. So it's just going to look all black.
It's just going to look black, yeah.
So leave the red stock, but just over this white bit, I think it will come together really nice.
We're going to do that today, Jack?
Yeah. BMW have really started, it started with the G20, but now they're starting all the three-dimensional sort of lights, aren't they?
I ain't going to lie, I reckon I can shoot this and change people's views on it.
Yeah.
The way they've shot this press photos are terrible.
Yeah, it's not done it justice, has it?
No, it's not.
Right,
Because it doesn't look wide in press photos. They've not you need to shoot this car with a really wide angle.
You gotta do that again. Go around the other side of that.
Jesus.
Oh, you know what? I actually changed my mind on these. These look nice, these seats.
Wow. They weren't sure on the cognac.
I weren't sure on the brown interior, but
I really like it.
it actually goes really well against the grey, doesn't it?
It shouldn't work, but it really, really does.
Yeah.
It's a good one, so I don't know whether we do a quad tip option for people, because these just unbolt out, they're just a trim.
What are your first impressions then, Jack?
Right.
What are we saying? To be honest, I've seen it in person now, and
Yeah.
I'm actually preferring it a lot more than in photos. I think the actual original photos they dropped gave it no sort of for what it's like in real life.
No, yeah, it didn't do it justice, to be honest.
It's so wide, and it doesn't
think-
look wide in any sort. You have to see it in person. Like, it's a fat car. It looks wider than an M2.
Yeah, it does.
Is it wider than an M2?
No, it's not.
But it
No,
looks
it's
wider
not.
than an
Yeah,
M2.
no, do you know why it is? It's because, I'm going to get a bit nerdy, because it's based on the G20 4 Series platform, but it's
Yeah.
shrink wrapped around that platform. That's why the arches do bulb us out, because the actual
okay.
interior cabin is designed to be a bit smaller.
I'm not I'm not a massive fan of the front. I don't think it's aggressive enough.
No,
I
but we
think
can do
that's
stuff with that.
I think that's something we can do.
That's what
But
we're here for, you know?
you didn't like the rear, but I like the rear.
Yeah, I like the rear now. I've seen
I'm
it
not
first.
going to lie. I'm really liking the rear.
Yeah, it's
I
come
think-
together nice.
I think the rear with a big fat wing on it would look sick. What you just done then?
Officially signed my life away.
Yeah?
This is,
It's all yours now.
Yeah, we're just sorting. I've just got to sort the insurance out now, and yeah, we'll be on road, I suppose.
Right, Sam, you going to start up,
No,
yeah?
I'm insured anyway.
First start.
Is Sam
Make sure we put it in like dynamic mode or something. I want to hear it ripping. Right, wait.
Don't rev it. The engine's cold, geez.
Oh, it don't sound that bad.
No, I'll be all right.
Yeah. This one here.
Yeah.
Wait.
Before we get going, I thought I'd give you a bit of an overview on what this car is. So, it's the new 2 Series, and this is the M240, which is the highest version of that car that they have at this moment in time. Under the bonnet is an inline-6 engine that's 369 brake horsepower. With
369?
369.
Oh, so that's more than what the Supra comes down as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Little tune on that.
It comes with 500 newton meters of torque, so it is quite powerful, and that goes through a ZF8 transmission, which is then connected to an XDRIVE, which is essentially BMW's four-wheel drive system. That system is actually predominantly rear-wheel drive, and then the front wheels will kick in when traction brakes.
Like a 60-40 sort of.
Yeah,
setup,
yeah.
maybe.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much almost like 80,
Really?
20. Yeah.
Oh, so you'll be able to slide it nice?
Yeah, yeah. It will, like the arse will sort of get out on it. Let's have a
Let's
little
pop
look.
the bonnet, yeah.
Let's have a little look.
It is literally like the Supra.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's tight. It's a tighter bonnet than the Supra.
It's got M mirrors from factory as well. Like Mr. Achilles' brand new G80 is just there, and that has the same mirrors as this, which, in my opinion, I'm not too happy about.
Yeah.
Mainly because I'd rather sell you a load of these.
Yeah, exactly. It's alright, we'll be selling carbon ones.
We can sell carbon ones, yeah.
The first main mods on this car are what people are going to do. Like, what do you think the key mod? Say if you just bought one of these, what's the first thing you'd be doing to it?
First thing I would be doing is going to be probably tinting these rear lights.
Yeah, what? So they're just fully black.
Yeah, so they're just black.
Yeah.
Like I'm not an advocate for tinted lights at all. I hate them. I really do hate them.
You just want to put like a
But I
tinted
just want that
piece.
tint over the white there, so it's all black.
Yeah. No, I do get that.
And then also, I think lowering springs and spacers. I know.
I'm not going to lie, as much as these wheels are nice for stock wheels, I do think a set of like forged wheels or something would look great on this.
Yeah. It's actually a really aggressive looking car, isn't it?
It is,
So,
yeah. It doesn't. This is what I'm saying though. You're probably looking at his video at the moment and saying, like, it don't look aggressive.
No.
But
in the flesh.
In real life, it is a fat car.
And what's interesting is, so this vehicle's got the Pro Pack on it, which includes, I think it's the highest top speed, the wider wheels, and interestingly, these arches. So if you buy just a stock M240, which doesn't have the Pro Pack, or doesn't have these wheels, you don't actually have this arch here, it just is flat down.
I think the reason for that is for regulation specs though, because you can see where this wheel was wider, it now doesn't actually.
Well, look, if I show you what BMW used to do, they've done the alternate version on the G42, but this is what they used to do.
I'm not going to lie, I much prefer that it's body coloured matched on the 240.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that just looks like a plastic trim that someone's added on, whereas this looks like a body part.
You know what's funny is me and Nathan were debating about like what we like most about the car, and I've always said I think the front looks brilliant, like it looks really, really good.
Yeah.
But now in person, it looks a bit flat, doesn't it?
It just looks a bit. It reminds me of a dog.
Yeah.
It looks like a dog.
Everyone was saying it looks like Sid the Sloth.
No, I don't know.
Because his eyes are a bit like.
One thing I do really like is the bonnet bulge.
Yeah, bonnet looks cool.
The bonnet bulge is sick. I think the front.
I reckon people are going to make like vinyls here. You know, like a black, almost like a black thing that sort of comes round wider, and I can imagine.
I think another thing as well, which is ruining the front, is the fact these active grills are shut.
Yeah.
Like if they were open, which they obviously open up when you drive them, or if there was almost like a slatted grill, like an OG grill.
Yeah, over the top here.
See, that's something we can show.
We could look into that, making our own sort of M-style grill.
Yeah. But as Jack just said, he loved the front, and I don't know. I can envision the rear. I can envision the rear of a wing. Like it'd be sick if we could poke some tips through this. Some fat boys, but even the rear diffuser as well. Like if these slats come out and they were bigger.
Yeah.
If they were bigger, then that's it.
I think it's this weird. This boot spoiler is like.
Yeah, no, that's just like a little top cap, isn't it?
Yeah. And we do actually have some M Performance parts coming for this, which just haven't turned up yet. So we'll be getting the genuine M Performance rear spoiler, which will be coming on soon, and the splitter, and some other bits and bobs. So
a lot of things, I know what everyone's going to say. They're just going to say why the rear light's so spaced apart, like boom, boom. But in person, they don't actually look that spaced apart. Like when you're actually in real life.
Yeah, they don't. No.
It looks all right, but in video and in photos, it does.
They look horrendous in photos. I'm not going to beat around the bush. It does. This, like, it really doesn't.
I'm really excited to shoot this because I reckon I can make this bang. First try, baby.
That's some smooth window wipers. Let me tell you that.
Oh god. That is smooth. That's buttery.
That is like galaxy, mate.
What are we saying? What's it feel like?
Well, I've only driven about 10 foot. It feels nice. It feels a bit too nice for me. I shouldn't really be in cars like this, I think.
Yeah, you look like you're used to like 1.2 Fiestas and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
And like McLarens, innit?
And McLarens, obviously, it's standard.
So we've got buttons here. That is.
Yeah, obviously that one's Sport.
Sport, Comfort, Eco Pro, Adaptive, and Auto H.
Yeah, so well that's just auto hold. So when we come to a stop now, if I press the brakes, it stops. The car will put the brake on.
Okay.
Adaptive, I'm guessing.
Probably just depends on the road you're on.
Yeah, the car will obviously adapt itself. We've obviously got Comfort, Sport, and then
Sport Plus.
Sport Plus, and we obviously got individual, and you can
set it up yourself.
So we've got adaptive suspension on this car, so we can change the suspension to Comfort.
Let's stick it all on Sport. Sport Plus. Yeah! Literally just noticed something with Jack. Like, these seats have got a bolster control, and like the seats in my Supra, you can bring them so it almost tucks you into the seat. But we've just tightened like both of ours up all the way, and there's still like...
There's quite a lot of movement,
there's still quite a lot of... So it's almost like a seat. Me and Jack are quite skinny bloke. Well, we're big blokes.
I'm chubby but skinny.
Yeah, like. we're strong blokes, but we're a bit skinny.
No,
but I think they're made for like
bigger people,
bigger blokes. Before I wasn't a fan. Like when Jack told me about all this, like what's it called?
Cognac is called.
It's called cognac. Yeah, I weren't a fan. But then once you see it in real life, it kind of goes well. It goes nice against the grey as well.
Yeah.
Feels like I'm in a Rolls Royce or something.
There you go, mate.
Interior is banging though, I can't lie. They've smashed it. I love these bits. I don't know whether you can see it, it's more something at night, but that's basically like an LED panel.
Yeah, lights up. I'd
It's been
imagine.
going like blue and stuff like that, but when you open the door, they flash red.
Yeah. So I think I don't know if you can change.
Oh yeah,
the
look, you can change the colour.
Nice.
Oh yeah, lilac, lilac,
I've got to
lilac.
go blue, and I. We're all ID blue.
Just a little pull. Oh, it sounds nice when it changes gear.
Yeah, it puts a little.
It ain't bad. Oh god, we lost the GoPro. No, it's alright, isn't it?
As it goes through the gear, I see Imran said this in his recent drive video, that when you go through the gear, what's different with this in Sports Plus is it puts like a little synthetic jolt.
It's got like a. It's got like a DSG fart.
Yeah, it's got like
It's got a DSG fart.
It has, yeah.
Very smoothly puts power down though.
The HUD as well is really cool. Got a full heads-up display.
It's extremely progressively putting the power down at the moment. To the point where if you was asleep and you had your eyes shut, you wouldn't actually think you're going quickly. But if you look at the speedo is climbing quickly.
Yeah, it's a bit deceptive.
It is very deceptive. Like, I feel like this car could catch you out quite easily.
Yeah.
Like if you're half a kip giving it a little bit of a boot, you'd look down and think,
Oh shit.
I'm going a little bit quick here. We are going to be doing a load of performance style mods to this. Testing 0 to 60 stock, 100s to 200s. Got my draggy. Jack don't really want to do it, but I've told him we've got to do it.
Yeah, I've been told.
I've told him it's got to happen. Just show you all the performance of it and see what these cars are actually about, because I honestly think this is going to be one of the best tuning platforms you can get, especially for the price wise.
Yeah.
Just over 40k, full drive, new gen B58.
Yeah, it's got a lot in it, and I think this has got a long life.
100%.
So, yeah, I think obviously if you guys have questions about what you want to know,
Yeah, or
if you've got one on order and you want
That's it, yeah. Any questions, drop Jack a message. Jack, AUTOID, the man. And also, any sort of other ideas that you guys want us to make with this car, make sure you're dropping them in the comments as well, because that would be nice to hear.
Yeah, well,
There might be something that we ain't thought of and everyone else has thought of.
definitely, yeah, 100%.
There's that pump. Sounds sick though.
Yeah.
Does sound sick. I know that's a lot of sort of in-car sound that's being pumped through the speakers.
So one of the unique qualities of this car that's going to be compared to the upcoming M2 that's obviously not been announced yet is that this is going to be the fastest four-wheel drive variant of the 2 Series, because they're not going to make an X-Drive of the M2.
Oh, okay, so
Rear-wheel drive only, yeah.
when it comes to tuning wise then, this potentially could end up being unbeatable.
In this platform,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah. So this could be the best of the B58s. Obviously, I mean, the new M2 is not going to have that anyway, so there's a good chance this could be the best B58 car you could buy without going into the S58, which is in
Yeah, it's true.
the M4. So
Realistically though, I'm thinking tuning wise, we already know with a B58 all you need to do is swap a turbo out, decat the exhaust, and then you can literally run 600 brake on stock internals.
yeah.
So that in a four-wheel drive would be incredible. Let's do it, bruv. Let's do it. Come on.
You'd actually never know it's got a hybrid though, do you? If you put hybrid turbo in, you don't actually know it's got
you
a
wouldn't
hybrid.
know it. So what we decided to do is put up outside of school to test our first launch. Feels very stable around corners, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right.
That feels good, man. Oh, everything's going flying. You can tell it's got a little bit extra power over the Super when it was stock.
Really?
100%, yeah, definitely.
It just pulls like a train, man.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it's got like more torque,
Yeah.
lower end.
Yeah. Let's just summarise quickly, because we're back to the unit now, and we're going to start cracking on with all the other bits and bobs. But generally speaking, we're both really impressed with how it drives. I mean,
Yeah, I'm excited to drive it. I ain't driven it yet, but
yeah, sorry. It would have took a very bad car for us to be like yeah, it's not that great, obviously, because we're going to be quite biased where we've just picked it up. But I think that aside, like bias aside, it is a very, very nice car to be.
Yeah.
Good value for money, ironically, even at 45 grand.
That felt good, man, I can't lie.
Yeah,
it feels very smooth and stable, like.
Yeah.
And another thing to add as well, how it's changing gears, you can literally hear it. It almost does like a DSG fart.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a little punch in the back.
The ZF8
Each time it
gearboxes never had that, where it's just an auto box, but they've obviously engineered that into it.
No, see, the Supra has a slight bit more of a punch between the gears, but nowhere near as much as this. But then the standard 140, there's nothing.
Yeah, nothing, yeah,
it's
just
seamless.
brr.
Yeah, it's seamless. So this is obviously something they're adding in to try and make it feel a bit more...
Yeah, engaging.
Yeah. It gives it that little M car feel to it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like how the DCT is when you change that.
Yeah, it feels like a DSG.
Yeah, you get a bit of a crack on it, don't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, just as a passenger, my sort of views, completely unbiased views because it ain't my car. I think it feels very, very refined to the point where this car needs a load more power for it to start feeling scatty.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it feels like it can handle a lot more than this.
Yeah, the chassis is definitely designed for a lot more power.
This is nothing for the car at the moment. Still not a massive fan on the outside of it. It's growing on me. The rear, I'm happy with. I can envision it in my head what it's going to look like once modified and how I'm going to shoot it. But the front, I still, still a bit.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Interior wise, 10 out of 10. Comfort wise, 10 out of 10.
Yep.
I'm agreed on that.
We're agreed.
We're agreed on that. So now let's get started.
We just don't want to ruin it with like low-ends. I really don't want. The ride is actually really nice. I don't want to ruin it now.
Such a pussy.
Shut up.
We're not ruining nothing. We're just gonna make
You're ruining it.
You're ruining it.
We're going to end the video there. Hope you enjoyed the collection. We're now going to get cracking on with a few little mods which you'll see in the next video. If you enjoyed it, please comment below, please subscribe and get ready for the next video.
Let's go, baby.